Hello, my name is Leo. Welcome to a new day of Vesper.5. We are still fast traveling to Arca Coal Mine. I thought we were going to actually arrive maybe today or tomorrow, but as it turns out, we're not actually going to arrive until Friday. So we've got a bit of waiting to go. But it's raining, so that's nice. But we're going to move right again. And it's not showing us the way to go, but I know for a fact that we have to go up. I think if I remember correctly, up is, or going down rather, is like two squares, like, or 2 steps further than going up, and you also end up going through one of the artifacts. Which I don't mind going through one of the artifacts, but in actual fact, you can totally speedrun this. Or in actual fact, in order to no, you can do it either way. And this is the point where you can do it either way, where you can either go down and touch the artifact, or you can just go straight through it, bypassing it rather. One way or the other you have to go up though. If you don't go up, you won't do it in time. But you can either continue on straight and then go down, bypassing it, or you can go down straight away and then go straight through it. But whatever. Anyway. Tonight I'd like to talk about Metal Gear Solid rumours and speculation, because I got a theory. I recently talked about a theory. I played Metal Gear Solid 1 a while ago, and I had a theory about Sniper Wolf. I've got a theory today about... What's my theory about today? My theory today is not directly about Huey, but more about Huey's family. Because I've been playing some Metal Gear Solid 2. And you know Metal Gear Solid 2 where Hal talks about him living with his stepsister EE, or Emma Emmerich, and he had like a weird relationship with his stepmom, and that caused his dad to like want to kill himself by drowning himself in the pool, which makes a lot of sense now. It's like, how do you drown yourself in a pool? Oh, yeah, because Huey's like paraplegic. Or is he quadriplegic? He's paraplegic, because he can use his arms. Right. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. But I'm thinking, who's his mum? You know? Who is... now... The woman in question, the one that Hal had an affair with, is not Hal's mother. No, it's Emma's mother, Hal's stepmother. So it's like, well, assuming that Hal didn't have or wasn't had any other relationships, his second wife might even be his first wife. When you think about it, like if you had a child, if you had Hal out of wedlock, then the woman in question would be his first wife, or whatever. Let's assume that he did get married, had Hal, divorced the woman, Hal's mother, and then married this new woman, and that was Emma's mother. But who are these women? Who are they? Because we don't know. But I've got a theory. Here's my theory. My theory is that Emma's mother is Dr. Strangelove. Now, I did have a little squiz on some wikis and stuff. I found out that Emma's mother actually has a name. And it's Julie Duzgina, something like that. And Emma's real name is Emma Emmerich-Duzgina. Yeah, I can't say that name, whatever. But that does not mean in any way, shape, or form that Julie could not still be Strangelove. After all, Strangelove's not a real name. There's only one person in the history of ever that has the name Strangelove, and that's that really cool dude from Oh, the movie. What's it called? It's called Doctor Strangelove. Or How I Learned to something something and Love the Bomb. I can't remember what it was. That was a weird, creepy movie. Yeah, it was. But that's where the name of Strangelove came from. Yes, I know. But we can assume. Apparently, Huey's also a code name that Strangelove gave him. But here's my theory, right? During the events of Peace Walker, you know, Huey was all like, "Oh, Strangelove, let me get in those pants," and Strangelove's like, "Ugh, man, ugh, disgusting." And no, I'd rather get under the skirt of the boss. Maybe we don't know. It's debatable what that relationship was, but anyway, and she almost had feelings for Huey, but then she ran away, right? And during the events of Ground Zeroes, we find out that she's gone, presumably never to be heard of again. Okay? What if, during the events of Phantom Pain, Huey has a real, assuming he's around, we never know, we don't really know now, what his status is going to be as of the end of Ground Zeroes and the trailers for Phantom Pain. But what if Huey has a relationship with a woman? Maybe he marries, maybe he doesn't. That's irrelevant at this point. Has a son by her, and it's Hal. Yeah. Then, long time in the future, after maybe Big Boss and all that, it's all gone. And it's just, it's the aftermath of the first Metal Gear game, really. Well, how old? Actually, that's a good question. How old is Otacon in relation to Snake? I didn't check that. I should actually look that up. I believe that Otacon's younger than Snake. But still, like, Snake was, like, a decent age when Metal Gear 1 was going on. Okay, well, alright, I'm hypothesizing. You know what I'm doing. I'm hyping, yeah. I'm being hypo. What if, after all the fact, then Huey then were divorced, or maybe the woman died, you never know, Big Boss might have got some revenge killing, and then, Huey met up again with Strangelove, now Julie, married, and quote-unquote lived happily ever after. But Strangelove didn't really actually have any romantic interest in him. Well, there would have been at least some romantic interest, because Emma's around. Okay, well, fair enough. But maybe, he's in a wheelchair, whatever, he probably can't get it up, or she's just full on lesbo. But I don't know. And then because the reason why I'm saying this is because if that's all true, this is all true. If Julie is Strangelove and Emma is Strangelove, now the supporting factor of this is video game / anime logic. Strangelove is heavily involved in AI. Emma was recruited onto the Arsenal Gear project because of her AI skills. Now, while it is factually accurate that you do not genetically inherit, like, intelligence, or not intelligence, but, knowledge about certain aspects of science, in video game / anime logic, that is totally a true thing. Right? Then, of course, Hal and Huey are more into, robotics. Which also begs to differ. Who created... I was just about to say who created Metal Gear and Metal Gear D. And then I already know the answer to that. It was, Petrovich, whatever his name was. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. It means... What this all means is that Hal was having an affair with Strangelove. Right? Well, that's fine, but how... at the time was basically just Huey and Peace Walker. Or maybe that was the whole thing. You saw how, Ava / Big Mama was touching up, like, Solid Snake, her son, because she reminded her of Big Boss. This stuff happens. It is known, Khaleesi. I guess. But anyway, that's my theory. Emma Emmerich's mother is Doctor Strangelove. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that theory. And also my previous theory, if you haven't checked it out, you should go find the video, where I talked about Sniper Wolf possibly having some connection with Chico. And there's another character that you have to sort of bridge the gap with through there that I won't talk about here. But I did kind of spoil it in the video in question. But anyway, tomorrow we'll be fast traveling and we'll be going up, correct? Yes, we'll be going up. But until then, my name is Leo and I will see you next time.